I really love to fish, but I never get as much time to fish as I'd like to. I'd like to spend more time fishing, but usually the only time I get to fish is when I'm out on a hunt and I'm in an area. It's real difficult to get away to just do a fishing trip, but I get to do a few every year. And one that I love to do is this salmon fishing. One of the reasons why is the guy behind the camera, Chase, who runs camera for me, is a guide on the Salmon River.
It's fall, the leaves are starting to change, and my favorite time of year has finally arrived. It's salmon season. So we're up here on the Salmon River in upstate New York, and it's been a slower season than usual, and for the most part the reason being is we don't have a lot of water. As you can see right now, we've finally got some rain. It's been a while since we've had some rain, but finally we're starting to get the rain that we need to make the water go up.
When we fished this spot last year, it was a little later in the year. We thought we'd get a jump on the season. Chase has been catching a few fish here and there. They're a little spooked right now. The water's been real low. We've had rain the last couple of days.
And well, when the water's low, the fish don't really have a lot of water to be able to get up the river. So usually this time of year, we see a lot more fish higher up in the river. Right now we're fishing the fly zone, which that's the very tip top of the Salmon River Basin.
Just started this morning. Not much happening yet, but we got a full day, and we'll probably head back again next week.
So right now we're dealing with a lot of line shy fish because there's not a lot of water. The fish can see almost everything. The water's low and clear, and the fish are just getting a little bit spooked. So they're a little bit harder to make interested in our flies, and also a little bit harder to hook. So we're just gonna play around a little bit, go up and down. We're gonna have to do a little more walking today probably, and try to find these pods of fish that really aren't too spooked and aren't too pressured, and see if we can get a couple fish for Gus and I today. So with the low water levels, it made the fishing pretty difficult because number one, the fish were very, very line shy. You'd cast within 10, even 20 feet of these fish, and they would just turn right around and avoid your bait entirely. You know, it started raining a little bit. It was a little bit cloudy this morning, so I think that helped us a little bit once the fish started to get active. They started to feel a little more comfortable, a little more aggressive, I should say, mid-morning to late afternoon. I knew that there was a couple fish in here from the days prior. I had some clients that I took up there, and they had some good success in that same area, so I knew there was a few fish around. I could see at least about 10 different fish that were sitting no more than 10 to 20 feet in front of Gus and I. So I knew that we were in the right spot. We just needed to adjust and adapt and try to figure out a different way that we could get at these fish so we could have some success.
Got a beautiful king salmon here, upstate New York. You know, the cool thing about these fish is they're actually originate in Alaska. And well, the DEC has made a great job of stocking these fish in this river. And it's just always good to see these great numbers, and it's unbelievable we have these fish right here in New York State. But here's a prime example of a king salmon right there. You see how dark he is. They don't start out this dark. Usually they start really shiny. Oh, he's got a lot of energy. Look at him in the water. And then as they progress into their spawning stages, they get really dark, almost black in color. And it's just really cool to see.
Doing this without a net. Definitely want to make this fish tired. We haven't hooked up that much. Chase already got his. This day started out the same as last year, as far as being slow. Slow morning, beautiful morning. We had a little rain this year, but once the fish picked up, a couple of beauties. You know, what's nice about it is that these are pretty fresh fish, so they put up a hell of a fight. You know, you can really feel it. And we're doing it without a net, so very cool fish. Great time.